have finished the first unit and first load. We are packed up and ready to move it. What's up, everybody? I bought 5 units the other day. I'm just I got done loading one. I forgot to take a video of that. I'll take a video of the other 4 real quick when I get back here. But I'm basically just busting ass to get them moved today. It is gonna get up into like the high 90s today, and it's hot. So I'm gonna try to just get these done. Take some quick videos. Probably I'm not looking through anything really at all, and so hopefully we can get these done today. I got 4 more. This is the first one. 4 more, and then we're done. Oh, and also the truck's full too, and in the passenger seat. So that's something. So we're back here now. Here's one of them. All 3 of these this one and the next 2 were owned by the same person. This one and this one. And then the final one I bought was this guy here. So not too bad. Gonna get to moving. Alright guys, after many of hours, you can hear I'm just dead tired. I'm basically done moving stuff into this unit. Well, it's full to the door. It goes way back. 4 truckloads completely full to like almost cab height are in there. So a lot of it, and the 3 units owned by the same person, was all like that. I'd say each tote was, some of them were 100 pounds plus in boxes. Bunch of records. Bunch of Civil War books. I did hear some totes that sounded like they got change in them. So hopefully this will be good. There'll be a lot of unboxings to come. I gotta go get one more load from the unit where the bike was in. And then it's mainly just like scrap metal and smaller stuff. This is a cool little LL Bean Acadia men's bike. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Whatever that says there, that's not focused, but cool bike. And then got the trailer loaded up. We're going to the flea market this weekend to get rid of some stuff. So take those over to my unit, grab some other stuff that's got to go to my unit, and the rest is it. Yeah, we're done. Basically. It says Sally Stitch push button dress forms. That one, I didn't find any sold comps, but there was a few listed for like 100 to like 130 bucks. But it's in pretty good shape. Looks pretty good. And then it's got the pole in there too. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff. What is up, everybody? Good morning, afternoon, evening. It's morning for me. Sun's coming up. We're at the unit. All the stuff piled in here. We're gonna start going through stuff. Can't really get to that table I have back there or anything I really work on, so I guess we're gonna work off the tailgate. But we're just gonna start going through this stuff, and I'm gonna try to do some unboxings. It's gonna be hard at first with nowhere to really put my phone to record, but I'll try my best. And I think for the first few, I'm just gonna go through them and we'll see what we find. So it's been about 30 minutes or so. This box is filling up. It's all been like paperwork and stuff, but I just found some teeth. I had to show you guys. Nothing really crazy at all. Some pennies, some more pennies in there. Some old paperwork. Like this is from 79, but it's the class of 29. There's an old 1951 map. A lot of old paperwork, some pictures and stuff like this. Ballet pictures or something, which I don't know if there's any value in them. But I'll have to do a little research. I'm just kind of setting a bunch of stuff aside. Did find some old 1950s blueprints, which I did a little research real quick, and it seems like they can sell sometimes. Old Life magazine. Only reason I put this one aside, even though it's tore up, is because I've got a ton in there. But almost done with this one. Some pennies down in the bottom, and then we're moving on. Alright guys, so it's been a little bit of time. I went through a box. This is all just books that I got to do some research on. I think the oldest one in there is from like the 1880s or something like that. As you can see, we've only done, what, 3 totes? I'm on this tote, and I have been stumped now for like 30 minutes trying to do research. So I'm finding all this stuff that is all marked Whitey Smith. Like this one says, I'm in the Army now, Camp Lewis. 1918 Whitey Smith. And from the research that I've done, it seems as if he brought jazz to China or something around those lines. Like the back of this one seems to be autographed. There's that, and then on the front though, it seems to be not made out to the same, with the same name. So I'm very confused here. There's just tons of pictures. Like there's one there. And I found some more over here that were a little more interesting. Don't remember which one. So here's this one. You can read that. And I'm confused because it's taken of Whitey Smith, but then it's with our dog Prince. And there's just tons of them. Like there you go, my youngest brother. I don't really know. I'm getting very confused here. I'm trying to do some research, but I'm not finding a whole lot. Like there's one there. I don't know if this guy was a collector of this person. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I can't find a whole lot of information online. And then it seems like these might be original or papers that someone changed, but it's all like edited from maybe the book. And then in here is a very interesting document. If I can get it out without destroying it. So like here's this there from 1960. And you can pause and read that if you'd like. And then you scroll through. And it seems like there's a signature there. A signature there that looks, I mean, it looks like pen on paper from what I can see. And it's just that. And then like the envelope here has who it was going to. And then the return address to the Philippines. So I don't know, I'm just going to kind of box this stuff up and do some more research. I don't think it's anything crazy. It might be, who knows. But it seems like there's more in here. And then there's also these old tapes that have the same kind of information on them. I'm not really sure. I know these tapes do sell, even if they're used. And then there's more tapes in here. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot more of this stuff. I don't know, but I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what is all what here. But I'm just going to box it up, do some more research at the house. But it's kind of neat. A lot of these pictures they've got some age to them. So, need to get them out of the sun. We've not really traversed very far. Just that one little stack there. I haven't even started this tote. But I have found some kind of cool stuff. This came out of the one tote I just did. Don't know what that marking is there. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, see if it's anything. This was a little towel thing made in Poland. Thought it might be worth something. Pulled this Western Union with 2 Japanese flags on it out. This one's dated 1945, and that one I believe is 44. Yeah, 1944 or 45. I'm not exactly sure. But those are kind of neat. And then found some old vintage women's shorts, a pair of gloves, an old vintage tank top, a couple vintage belts, this little statue thingy-majigger here, and that's the name on the bottom, and then this gumball machine that was sitting in the unit. I'll set this guy in the box, put him over there, and then we've got a little total flea market going. And more stuff. So I'm just gonna get back to it basically. Just finished up this tote, made a few other interesting finds. Did find this Japanese government $10, which was pretty cool. I found all these there. I want to say they're like prayer cards, but they're all really vintage and old. I think those might be worth something. This cup was in there, did not go through it. Just pulled it out, tried my best. And then there was also this container. There's some stuff down here in the corner. That one's actually still ticking. Doesn't look like anything crazy. There's a tooth right there. But then I tried to move this and opened it up on accident, and it's full of coins and an old whistle and something that looks like it was in an ear. But looks like it's all mainly coins in here. And there's another ear thing. Gotta touch it, Bruce. But a bunch of coins there. Let's take a peek through this. Can't really read that. Let's take a peek at it. Just stainless steel. This ring almost looked gold, but I don't think it is. Ring there. Don't really think this is anything. It might be. That's just beads. What kind of watch do we have here? An old Elgin. Let's see. Oh, I can't even read that. Lord Elgin. It's another watch. Not seeing a whole lot that sparks out to me. That piece almost looks gold down there. There's a marking on the back of something. Gold filled. Whatever this is that's broken. And it looks like mainly a bunch more change and stuff. I don't think any of that's gold. But let's check these two. I didn't even look in these. That feels empty. Yep. Empty. Check underneath. Nothing. And oh, letter opener. Whatever that says on it there. It's kind of neat. But then a bunch of coins, which is cool. I don't think, what was this one? Electus or something like that? What do we got here? A Pandan or something, I can't really read it. Swiss made. But I'll peek through here. I don't think there's any gold. If there is, I'll let you know. But that's really, as far as we've gotten, the flea market tote hasn't really filled up. And we haven't moved on any further. I think that box is next. I went through and looked at some of the stuff here. The watches actually seem to be pretty decent. I don't really remember the exact prices off the top of my head. They're not in the best of shape, but I should be able to get some money for them. This jewelry I gotta go through. It's way too bright out here for me to see if there's any markings on it. This one I did see a 14 karat marking on the clasp, but I don't know about it. And this one I did find a 10K marking on. So that might be a 10 karat ring there. I was digging through the coins because I noticed some jewelry, and I found 1897 and 1882, 2 Morgan silver dollars, which is pretty cool. And this is probably the grossest thing, but these teeth, I'm pretty sure have gold fillings in them. I don't know how to go about that, but I think I'm going to throw them in a baggie and try to do some research. It's kind of gross holding them, but I'm like 99% sure that's gold. And in this one, it has it right in the center. So I don't know how exactly to go about doing, yeah, but, and then we got all these coins here. So that wasn't a bad little tote. And get into that box soon. Just made another little find that almost actually fell into the trash, but I caught it. Found this little watch here. There's no marking on, whoa, focus. There's no marking on there, so I'm kind of skeptical. But the inside, I pulled the back off and it says Swiss made on it. I think it's a 15 jewel is what it says. And then on the inside of the back plate, because the back plate's completely worn off, it says Wadsworth 14 karat. So that's a nice little find there. And then I also did find this vintage New Era hat, made in USA. It's a cool little hat. Might get something for that. But the box was all stained towels, and then this one was just some like socks, yellowed t-shirts. So, but this was at the bottom. So that's a nice little find. Just got finished with another box. Found this in here. Ended up having this stuff in it. This little watch here. I don't know if you can read that or not. This little bracelet, it's marked 14 karat, but I don't really believe it. That'll definitely be tested. These are nothing. I don't think any of this is anything else. And then some pennies. So, not terrible. And we've barely gotten anywhere. Here's a few more things that I'd found earlier I forgot to show. Got this Polaroid Sun 600 camera. Looks pretty clean. And then these two, I want to say they're bolo ties, but I'm not 100% sure. They almost look sterling. Definitely going to have to test them. But they look pretty cool. That one's pretty neat. Alright guys, so once again at the bottom of the tote we have found some stuff. Found this big old harmonica that set that just fell out everywhere. Still have to look that set up. Just found this, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a post office box key, I'm pretty sure, for the old hotel in the Philippines. Another made in West Germany harmonica there. This car is really beat, but I want to look up the name. But then we also did find some jewelry. This little dragon brooch is pretty cool. That pin might be gold. Another cuff link. Pretty sure this chain right here is silver. Don't think that's gold. Did find another Borwath watch. This one's not gold. I did open, oh, not that one. I did open this, and it was a Hamilton little ladies watch. So that's that. This is the watch that well, this is the case at least. I haven't looked in here at all, but it felt heavy enough. Oh, not a watch, but that looks gold. Pretty sure this little chain here is gold, and that little clasp. I'm not sure about anything else. That says stainless, all right? No, it says sterling on it. So that's pretty cool. Got that. Got these two cases that I didn't open. This one looks to be empty. Yep, empty on that one. And this one's empty too. It's hard to do this one-handed. And then this was in the box as well. I haven't looked at these. Hoping for sterling. And I'm not seeing any marks. But it looks almost right. Let's check this guy. Oh, there are some markings right there. So that'll focus in. Does this one have some that I missed? Yeah, I don't see any on this spoon. Then again, the lighting's really difficult out here. But a few more cool little finds to add to the pile, so can't really complain. Every single tote has been like paperwork and stuff like that, like empty envelopes and newspaper clippings. It's all it's been, and it's just hell to go through, but it's like the bottom of the totes end up being good. So I might be calling it here soon. Oh, I also did find a couple pill containers with some change in it right there. But I might be calling it soon. It's getting pretty hot.